Um, and by the way, I'm sending you all the very best vibes for your job. If you, whether you take it or not, like whatever it is that you do, I just hope that it works out exactly as you want it to. So with today's mindset call, I know oftentimes I'll kind of come in with a topic or just something around mindset. However, I think it's important just to kind of take a step back at times because we can get very much involved in all of our very like our to-do lists, our workouts, like prepping our food, just all of the little things that we're doing every day, and we kind of forget why we're here. And not in a sense of like what are your goals and like, why are you doing this, but more so like remembering that we are all here to ascend. We are all here to become the person that we know we are deep down, but sometimes we kind of like bog ourselves down with all of these other things, all of these other experiences, other people, other just whatever we got going on. And we can get so weighed down to the point where the things that we're doing for ourselves, that's why I'm kind of saying like self-care is a win. The things that we're doing for ourselves can kind of feel like a burden, just like a distraction from what we really should be doing. And even then, like when you look at this journey as this is all just a journey of ascension, you also look at wins and failures differently too. Because where someone can say, I didn't do my workout today, I'm failing at that. Or it's my second day not, prepping my meals as I wanted to. Like, I feel like I'm failing at that. Versus in many of your cases say, you know what, the right thing for me to do was to take a day to rest. That was the right thing for me to do. That is considered a win, although on paper it might look like, but wait, you missed a workout, or but wait, you skipped breakfast today. But to be able to recognize, well, hold on, I'm not here to check boxes. I'm not here to just like, you know mindlessly go through this journey. I'm here for ascension, and that looks different given the day. And to be okay with things looking different, but also to be able to look at your own progress coming from that place. Is this part of the journey of ascension? Or am I maybe stopping myself from that and creating stories? Or am I hindering my own ability to ascend by doing other things like working myself to the ground, or maybe the opposite of like just constantly making myself so busy that I never give myself time to actually follow through on the things that are going to get me here. So figuring out what it is with you and just making sure that you remember that that's why we're here. I mean, yes, your physical goals are important because we're not just a mind, we're not just a soul, we're a mind, soul, body. It's like a trio, right? Mind, body, and soul. I feel like that sounds better than the other way I said it. It's a trio, right? So when one is falling behind, the others will fall behind too. So just remembering this is not just for your body. You're not only here to, put some muscle on your back and your legs. You're not just here to maybe trim the waist down. And when we come from that place, that's when we can feel like we're failing a lot because we're so hyper focused on just this one outcome of like, well, but I didn't lose any weight this month, or I didn't lose any inches this month, or but I didn't hit all my goals. And we forget like, what is this big picture here? And remembering that your physical goals are just part of this whole ascension, right? Your body is not everything about you. Yes, you have right to love it and to appreciate it and to think it looks freaking amazing and to strengthen it and do all of those things. Yes. But if it's at the cost of your mind and you just feel like you're going insane or going crazy and it's just weighing on you, we have to reevaluate what is considered winning and what is considered maybe not winning in something. And I think you'll be able to kind of coach yourself through that, just depending on the day and what you've got going on, because it will look different. But just remembering why you're here and not for the goals, not for all of the, physical, but what is the purpose here? What are your goals getting you to? And I know we talked about this recently. A few of you were here when we were doing that visualization of tapping into like the reasoning behind these goals. And I think we really uncovered a lot of good stuff. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up again today specifically is because it's a very, very monumental time in the year. For those of you who are like really into astrology, you probably already know. And actually, really quick, I love that your affirmation is I am here for ascension. That just changes everything. It changes everything. I'm not here to lose this. I'm not here to gain a little bit of muscle. I'm here to ascend. Yes, baby, I'm ascending. Just feeling like goddess energy. I'm like, so, but it's a very, very monumental time in 2021 because we are right in Lionsgate. I'm not sure if y'all have heard of that or know what that is. I recently discovered what this is, but basically it is a time in history. How do I get this like glare off my face? Whatever, it's okay. It's a time in 2021 where a portal is basically opening up for you to throw in all of your manifestations, all of the things that you're wanting to create between now and February 22nd, 2022. So it's kind of like putting your manifestations on hyperspeed and getting the support and the help of the universe in creating what you want to create. So this portal, in a sense, is open from the 8th until tomorrow. And that's why I wanted to talk about it today, because obviously we all know why we're here, right? Deep down, we know why we're here. Sometimes we forget on the day-to-day, but it's a great time for you to really tune inward and think about, what is it that I really, really want? What does ascension actually look like and feel like? What is this experience I'm trying to create? And really embodying, hang on guys, I'm gonna close these blinds. Really embodying that energy and literally putting it into the portal. So I want to read a little bit to you because I know I'm not explaining it the best way possible. And I want you to really understand what this is. It's even called the Lionsgate portal. And very powerful energy, like very, very, very powerful energy right now. Let me see where I'm trying to find that article that I read earlier, because I was trying to explain it to my boyfriend too. I'm like, babe, throw it into the portal. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, put the goals in the portal, like before it closes tomorrow. And he's like, okay. So I was trying to explain it to him. And this is I believe this is the article that I found. I'm going to read a little bit of it to you guys really quick. So the Lionsgate portal, August 8th is the day of 2021 to manifest your dreams. Not only will the Leo new moon bring us closer to attaining our innermost wisdoms and visions, but an ancient mystical portal will be unlocked in the universe that will help our intentions take flight. The Lionsgate portal, a magical force that fills up the sky from July 28th to August 12th, but is thought to reach its peak on August 8th. You might be asking yourself, what is the Lionsgate portal? It marks the time that the star Sirius, the brightest blue star in the sky, which is known as the spiritual sun, and has a long history of astronomical significance among groups, including ancient Egyptians. I'm trying to find the part where it's like talking about the date 88 is a transformative and powerful number in numerology, one that brings change. 88 also represents infinity. This year's new moon just adds extra boost of life-changing energy. And then basically where this portal kind of like finds its end date is on February 22nd, 2022. So it's open until tomorrow. Yes, the strongest of the energy was on the 8th, but who cares? It's open. So it's our opportunity now to really settle into what it is that we want, because we have this extremely strong energy that's going to help us manifest with the things that we want. So my homework for you all is to really sit with yourself for, I want to say like maybe anywhere from 20-30 minutes and be like, what am I really creating here? Because I promise you, it's not a pant size, it's not a dress size, it's not a number on the scale, it's ascension, but it looks different for all of us. So figuring out, what am I ascending to? Who is this higher me that I'm becoming? And what do I really want? Is it like, so when I put things into the portal, I put ease, because sometimes things don't need to be so damn hard, right? Sometimes things don't need to be so damn hard. So I want to accomplish the things I'm accomplishing, but with so much ease and finesse. So that's what I put in there. I want ease. I want fluidity. And you could put manifested last night under the moon. Yes, I am so happy because I'm like, oh my God, these women are going to think I'm insane. Like, what the heck am I talking about? Sound bath. Oh my, I knew you guys were my people. I knew it. But even if you already did your manifestations, even if you already did your visualizations, the portal is still open. So just like put it right in there, whatever it is, like, you know what, I can really use some of this. I want some extra love. I want to attract a really powerful partner. I want to attract more feminine energy. I want to attract more self-care. I want to attract more wealth and abundance. I want to attract more peace, internal peace, more self-control. I want to attract more positive energy all around me, more love, whatever it is, put it in the portal. Because on the 10th, it kind of whoop, closes up and it ships off. So basically, the universe is out to manifest the things that you put in that portal. It's a very powerful moment that we have here. And the cool thing, what I would encourage you to do is to journal about what you put in there. So that way, come February 2020, February 22nd, 2022, you can really see how things took a turn. I want to encourage you as you put things into the portal is to leave logic to the side, because we're going to be, nah, well, I mean, come on, it's only like 6 months, not really that long. I don't really know if I can do that. Or, oh, well, why don't we just start here and then we'll work our way there. Let's just see where we go. I want you to leave logic aside and just throw the energy in there. Just throw it all in there, because we have our logical brains, right, that perceive only so much. Like if you think about it, there's, I don't know how many millions of things that are happening around us right now. There's air blowing, there's maybe a spider walking in the corner of the room, there's just so energy all around, there's things we're not seeing. Our brain can only see this much, right? So we try to create from that place of like, well, I don't know if that's realistic. Well, you know, so-and-so tried and it didn't work. So we're trying to create from a place that only understands this. But consider that there are so many forces in the universe that are working with you that we can never understand, that defy logic, that don't make sense. So we're trying to create from here. And I don't know. I don't have that much time, really busy. And you know, the summer and slow season. We're trying to create from here when the universe is here. And there's energy moving around us all in ways we'll never understand, helping us create the things that we want, but also responding to the energy we're putting out. So if we're putting out energy, like, I don't think I could do that. That's really hard. I don't think that's realistic. The universe is like, okay, I got you. And it'll create that. But if you're like, it doesn't even make sense, it's magic, the universe is powerful, I don't have to understand it, I'm going to put it in the portal and I'm just going to see what happens. I'm going to act in this way as if it's happening for me and seeing what the heck happens at that point. Logic will always keep us small because our brains don't have the capacity to understand the laws of the universe. So let the universe do its thing. And when you find yourself trying to put logic in this equation, just kind of, shh, it's magic. I don't need to understand. I don't need to get it. I mean, us all being here, talking to each other, looking at each other through a screen, who the heck even knows how the internet works? I don't, but we're doing it. My brain can't understand it, but we're here. We were all born here, which is a miracle in itself. There's so many things we'll never understand. We can never put into words. We'll never figure out. And who cares? Because it happens, right? Every single day, women bring babies through their own portals. Out comes life. And we're just like, it just happens, right? We don't know. It just happens. So there's so many miracles going on, so much magic going on around us that we never understand. And the force of the magic around us right now is insane. So you guys got to put stuff in the portal. Suspending disbelief. Oh, yes. Suspend your disbelief. Yes, exactly. I am so logical brained. So for me to turn off the logic can be really challenging for me. So what I find helpful for me is to be like, shit, it's magic. It's magic. Cause I'm gonna be like, well, but you know what? I don't really know. I'm looking at how that worked. I don't really think that can, I'm just gonna like numbers, data in my head all the time. So I have to, it's magic. Who cares? It's magic. Just put it out there. Otherwise, I will be the one to shrink myself to what feels realistic. So if you resonate with that, just remember there are things our brains will never get. No mathematical equation could ever figure out. There are so many forces working with us at all times. And if you actually do want the science behind this, because although science is very like far behind, not far behind, but there's so much that we have grown to understand at this point. But we're starting to catch on to some things. There's this book, I've talked to you guys about it before. It's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. He looks into the quantum physics, has scientific research on how our thoughts affect matter. Our thoughts affect our physical world. So these little things that we think are insignificant, we think that we're hiding in the privacy of our own brains. We can think things and nothing happens, or that we can think something about someone and it's in the privacy of our own minds. Our thoughts are energy, and they actually do have an effect on our physical realities. So this little energy that kind of floats out from us, it does change your world. Now, if you have one thought or two thoughts, nothing's going to go, and like mountains aren't going to move and make that happen. But when we have repeated thoughts, now we're creating our reality really powerfully. So if we have repeated thoughts of like, I am a goddess, I am ascending, I am so powerful, I am magic, I am strong, I am disciplined, I am focused, I am everything, and you think those things a lot, matter will actually change. Your world will actually change. But on the contrary, if like, I don't know if I could do that, I don't know why I'm here, I don't know if that's possible, I'm not making progress, I'm not seeing any difference, this is hard, that is hard, I'm busy, I'm stressed, those things start to create your reality too. And guess what? Now you create a traffic jam. Now you create getting sick when you have a big thing coming up. And then you create, more stress and relationship problems. And all of this stuff starts compounding because you keep putting out this energy of, I'm in lack, I'm struggling, it's hard, I'm not worthy, I'm not doing enough, I'm not blah, blah, blah. So just being aware of the thoughts. We've been talking a lot about this. I'll kind of spare you this because I feel like this whole month I've been talking about your thoughts and your energy and all of that. But if you want to get to like the actual logic and the science behind how this works, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself is an incredible book. But for now, kind of put that to the side. Put your manifestations in the portal tonight because the moon's still strong right now. Everything is still strong. The energy is still strong. Even if you already put stuff in the portal, put more stuff in the portal. I woke up this morning at like 4 something in the morning and just like immediately I'm like, I need to put more stuff in the portal. So it's also just fun, right? Like, let's have fun with life and say a portal doesn't even exist. Like, who cares? Let's put it in there anyway. It does though. I will drop this little article that I was reading about it. It's really short, which is why I liked it because it kind of like broke it down really simply and really easily. I'll drop it in the chat if you guys want to jump in there and read about it. But you can also just Google Lionsgate or August 8th, 2021. And a lot of stuff will come up and kind of tell you the history of why this is such a significant day and what happens between now and 2022 and all of that fun stuff. But don't forget, once you do put things into the portal, journal it out. What did it feel like? Because you're going to remember things like, oh yeah, I think I remembered like I wanted to, buy a new car before the end of the year and like whatever. Like remember the feelings that were associated with the portal, with like what you were manifesting. And it's kind of fun because one thing too that I manifested is just like Vegan Goddess as a whole is like all the goddesses come to Vegan Goddess, like we all are so aware, we're all here to ascend, we're all here to just be our best selves. So then it's kind of fun because you guys are like, yeah, I know of today, yeah, I meditated, yeah, I did a sound bath, and I'm like, yes, this is exactly like what I put in the portal. Or just women who get it, who are like, I know exactly what you're talking about, and that's already been done. So see, the portal's already working. That's all I have for y'all today. I just more to remind you that we're all here to ascend. It's not only about a physical goal. It's not only about your body. It's not only about your pant size. It's not only about your leg muscles. Those things are fun and those things are important, but it's about ascension. So just remember that. Any questions really quick about this before you hop off? No, we're good. Who's like committing to putting stuff in the portal? Okay, good. I'm putting more stuff in the portal too. So just keep, and by the way, when I put things in the portal, it serves us all. not just like me things. Were you gonna say something, Amanda?
I was just gonna say I'm 100% on board. Been manifesting since yesterday.
Okay, good.
I made moon water last night. Someone told me to stir in my intentions. So I stirred it in and manifested it and then sealed it up and left it out overnight. I don't know what to do with the moon water now. I'll have to
Drink
figure
it?
that out, but I'm excited.
Can you let us know what you do with it? Like, do you water your
Yeah,
plants? Do you
I
drink
know I've
it?
heard, I just have to go back and looking it up. I just don't recall, but I'm excited.
Yeah, please let us know in our group chat because that sounds amazing and I will definitely create moon water next time. So that's something I have not done and I'm here to learn from y'all too. So please let us know what you do with the moon water.
Will do.
Thank y'all for being here and for being so open while I preach about portals and moons and manifestations. You all are the best. You are my people. We are each other's people. I will see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Bye now.